4.5 with the kind of unlocking that we've kind of seen, I guess, with what the Spurs have done defensively against the T-Wolves. It looked like this previous game, Joe, was kind of the change of the guard for this series and maybe the final nail in the T-Wolves coffin. So I know it's early. Game's going tomorrow. Any thoughts here on this opening line and how you maybe are going to look to attack this one?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think San Antonio showed us that there's levels to this. And the experience factor was heavy in favor of Minnesota early. And we watched that in game one before San Antonio kind of got the footing going here. But from a talent perspective, and listen, if Wemby doesn't get thrown out for the vicious wild elbow, so intentional and fantastic, I love it, to Naz Reid. But if he doesn't get thrown out, 6 minutes into the game, this series is probably over right now. They're not winning that game either. So there is levels here. Unfortunately, Minnesota devastating with the injuries. And we talked about it, and Andy was right. I mean, now they are forcing everybody else except Anthony Edwards, who is the only guy offensively that could really hurt them. And without him, well, then we're looking at, double-digit spreads, right? We're looking at being a dog at home, getting 4.5, 5, and all of it is likely not enough because you're watching Harper grow up in front of our eyes here to be an absolute monster in this league. With Wemby, you go down the roster, even the guys that they have coming off the bench, far too much depth, far too much talent. And Rudy Gobert is not going to help you offensively. He's going to be a liability. And the couple of defensive rebounds that he may grab or a couple of blocks is not worth having him out there. And if that's the case, they got a problem here. And I think it's going to be over quickly. I think San Antonio ends it. I think you're going to see very much what you saw in all of the San Antonio wins. It'll be close early. And then eventually, too much talent, too much depth, they'll eventually pull away in that second half and win the game and punch their ticket to get to what I think is likely going to be better than any final we get anyway, is San Antonio versus OKC in the Western Conference.
Yeah, that's the matchup that everyone's been waiting for. When they saw each other in the regular season, even in that NBA Cup, we talked about, hey, this could be a preview of
I hope OKC gets back from vacation in time, though, in order to actually show up.
Like, oh wait, oh God, we have stuff to do. We have a game to play.
I saw him on a banana boat, sipping wine down here the other day. Like, good, what are you, like a month off before you got to play again? It's absurd.
Yeah, well, that's what they've become accustomed to. That's for sure. Joe, all right, the Pistons fans in their feelings. Was it a trip? Was it not a trip? It doesn't matter because you blew a 9-point lead. Sorry to be that curt, but that's the reality of it, man. So now we set up a potential closeout game here for James Harden and the Cavs. James Harden is in a closeout game heading towards a potential Eastern Conference final. Pretty wild, Joe. What are we thinking early looks in this one? Essentially, similar line. This one, there are some 3.5s out there, though.
It's correct, right? Tony Brothers has never met a penalty he didn't love to blow the whistle on, right? Like, never met a foul. He has never loved to blow the whistle. But he didn't blow this. And can I tell you something? It's right. Nobody wants to watch that and that way, right? And listen, it's terrible. Was it a foul? Sure. Who cares? At the bottom of at the end of the day, you went another 6 minutes without scoring a bucket in crunch time when it mattered the most. From the end of the game into overtime, once again, your offense disappears. What is Cade supposed to do? Drop 60? Is that what's going on here? Where was Tobias Harris? Is he on a milk carton this morning in Detroit? I'm just curious because he was nowhere in that game last night. Neither was Duran. They had every shot to win that game, and that's the big problem with Detroit. I thought maybe they were a year too soon. I think they've got to make some adjustments in the offseason, but it just can't be Cade Cunningham or bust here. And by the way, Thompson is a 57% free throw shooter. What in the world makes you think that just because they called the foul, like he was going to make those free throws anyway? So they don't have enough offense to win anything substantial. It's great that they've made it to this point, but I think ultimately they're still a year away here. And experience matters and you just watched it last night with Cleveland.
Yeah, I love the breakdown there, Joe. And for what it's worth, man, I know NBA is going tomorrow. Tonight you do have an MLB play up. All sports have been going great, but right now with 2 games going tomorrow, Joe, I know you haven't dialed in on what exactly like we cashed another one for your clients last night. 3-day pass is a no-brainer right now because you got the MLB play up. You got 2 games tomorrow in NBA, then some weekend action as we head towards it. WT.buzz/JR. What are they going to find over there, man?
Yeah, well, yeah, no, it's been a great run now in the postseason. 5-0 run in the NBA, but you mentioned it. We cashed another 5% last night. We did have Cleveland, had them on the money line as well, simply because the ceiling offensively for the Cavs is way higher than Detroit. And unfortunately, when you need a bucket at the biggest moment, I'm not sure anybody in Detroit could have delivered it. So now we're 4-0 in the postseason on those 5% max bets here. So it has been cruising here. And also we got a big Major League Baseball top play going on here tonight in a spot that it's actually my favorite play on the card, but this line is moving. So my suggestion is to head over to WagerTalk.com right now on my page and pick that one up. And you mentioned that 3-day pass is the way to go because locking in the NBA for tomorrow night, I'll have that play up by the end of the day, plus more Major League Baseball. For what, 3 days, $49? You're going to get everything, including any more 5% top plays. Makes all the sense in the world. Go hop over and grab that $49 3-day all-access pass. I promise you'll be happy you did.